Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Witch Hat Atelier episode 4. The last episode was the best one so far. Lots of influence from Coco's mom helping her get through a difficult exam that got threw her into when she wasn't supposed to be taking it because Kiefer didn't want her to and she literally could have died. Had a whole conversation at the end of the episode about how it really probably needs to be addressed that Agat did that. But I think the main principle of it is that Coco proved herself to her other apprentice mates. She proved herself to them. I don't know if Agat's actually going to get punished for forcing Coco into taking the exam. It really feels like that needs to be addressed because Agat threw her out there literally knowing that death was possible and even maybe probable. Depending on what Coco would have done. She very nearly died many times flying that like paraglider shit that she made. So anyway, it is whatever happens, what is what happens. I'm just gonna let it play out. But it was a fantastic episode. The visuals were absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous. The Abada, I think it was called, like range is such a unique area where like these big like grass meatballs rise and fall for whatever reason. And so I'm gonna get to this now. We'll start that at the beginning of the episode, but I have an end credit scene that I must go watch. I think I already looked at it, but I'm gonna watch it again and talk about it here in this video because I didn't do so in the last one. But I think it's all the recap. So per usual, remember to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncut star reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, first, I'm straight to Witch Hat Atelier episode 4. So I was informed that this was not a preview at the end of the last episode. It was in fact a scene, so my mistake. It seems like this is the one that originally gave... Damn, that is a gorgeous visual, holy shit. And she says this, the seed has sprouted. Someone from the brimmed caps, as was referred to by the lady that Kiefer was talking to last episode. But by the seed has sprouted, I'm going to assume it pretty obviously is in reference to the fact that this person gave a magic book to Coco, and Coco is now an apprentice. And I'm not sure what they're aiming to achieve by that, but maybe there's some deeper connection than what it appears on the surface, which is what I just said before. Maybe there's something deeper about the magic book that was given to Coco and what that could mean for her and something like that. Because why else would they be literally here watching Coco do this exam if there wasn't some deeper purpose? Because Coco right now just works under Kiefer and is just learning magic to help keep the secret and save her mother. And I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting end credit scene for sure. So I missed that last episode, so I'm watching that now. But now let's go into episode 4. 4 considered particularly important. The nourishing force, the source of all life. The sigil of water. Okay, these are much more in-depth descriptions. Hold on. Than what we originally got, because I was thinking like, how do you go from like a spell, like a sigil of like water, light, earth, and what was it, fire or something like that? How do you go from those sigils to like mind manipulation, memory erasing magic? And it seems like while they're a base labeled as like water or light or something like that, they have much deeper descriptions to them, granting control to that nourishing force, the source of all life, the sigil of water. That's a lot more in-depth. Turning stone to sand and sand to stone. Whoa, enabling transformation and movement, the sigil of earth. So earth could be something, you know how they're, Kiefer mentioned one of the forbidden magics is transformation magic upon one's self, or transformation magic in general. That could come from an earth sigil, given this description. The visual here of this like statue coming out is gorgeous too. That which frees us to visit distant realms. Oh no, I think it was wind was a sigil, not fire. I think wind was a sigil. Because I think it was light, wind, water, and earth. maybe? Freezes to visit distant realms and has fueled so much progress. The sigil of levitation. Oh, and it was fire. Where did I get light from? I feel like Kifri mentioned a sigil of light. I guess I was just making that shit up. That would just become humanity's sword and shield. Wow, these visuals are so pretty. Witches refer to these as the primary tetrad. So there's more sigils outside of these four, it seems like. Seems that there's possibly more than just these four sigils. But these are the four main ones that most magic stems from. Okay, I guess we're just not going to address the Agot thing. I love how we've kept this little shit. I forget what it's called. Waffle... Sneeze? I don't remember. Oh my god, Coco is locked in and she is just relaxed. Oh, Coco's got the ink all over her hands. Oh god. You had to pour that on my head? Is that a got? Oh no, never mind. It's Tetia. And we know that she loves being thanked. The Pyre Ball spell is a part of my levitation magic practice. So I maintained it just the right size and balance, yes. Oh! Yeah. I mean, she kind of went crazy with it. Well, it seems like you've clearly got it mastered. Or in the silk shoes that got lend me. Oh. Is she gonna try and give Agot new shoes? I see. Damn, the ink all over the hand. Yeah, she would do much better with a, like, the little rock thing. The like, little rock thing she uses when she does, like, cloth and stuff. If she had a pen to that kind of degree, she would do much better. Different weights and grips. Okay. Oh my god. Wow, she's perfectly floating in space. That's crazy. She's perfectly floating in place there. I see. Art supply store. It's still sinking in. Whoa. Oh my god. What an insanely unnecessary, insane shot of animation. Oh, Agot having to be carried because her shoes are ruined. Wow. Township of the Marshwoods. Holy shit, it's a beautiful looking city. It's that island on the sandbar. There's like, I guess you have to ferry over to that little island. There's a ton of buildings on it. This is such an interesting city layout. Closest witches town. So is this entire town witches? Wait, what? Really? Holy shit, it's an entire town. Okay, witches are infinitely more plentiful than I first thought. Like, what? So all of these people in this entire village are sworn in to keep the secret. I thought the witches population was going to be a significantly small portion of this world, but they have giant cities like this. The witches population is significantly bigger than I was expecting. To make your skirt fuller, that one's finally taken the ink properly. Yeah, like holy shit. The little fucking thing around her neck. It's found its resting place. What is it called? I'm just gonna look it up. What do I look up for this? Witch hat atelier pet thingy. A brush buddy! I can't believe that gave me the result I was looking for. It's called a brush buddy. To protect the city from mole worms in the marsh woods on the far bank. Oh, is that what that thing is for? Okay, Kifuri, I'm not sure Coco is really listening at all, brother. I'm sorry. Wait, what was he saying? An Atelier town. Haven't even built a bridge to it. Yeah, no, they haven't. I guess people would just... It's a town of magicians. I was thinking maybe they'd have to ferry over there, but I guess they just fly. Okay, bye. Bye. Listen, I know you're probably going to be that thing where we're not supposed to like you in the beginning, and then you're going to have some sad backstory and we're going to end up liking you, but until we get that, I don't like you. You were literally put Coco in a situation where she flat out could have died if she wasn't as skilled as she is, or adapted as quickly as she did. No, not well. She forced me to go on the exam. I really feel like that needs to be addressed. Like that I got through Coco into an exam where she literally could have died. Yeah, I mean, I know I talked about it earlier, but that really changes my entire perception of this world, that there's this many mages. I thought there would be mages maybe in the couple thousand that like live in small societies or ateliers and things like that and keep the secret and keep watch over things. I did not know there was entire giant massive city societies of witches. How do they keep that a secret from all the regular... But I guess the regular people know what witches are and they know what magic is. They are just led to believe that witches are born capable of using magic and they as a regular person are not. Also, this is a huge village. How in God's name is there not more people than just these brim caps going around just telling everybody about magic? It feels like there's no feasible way that in a village that is this big, that everybody within this village is perfectly able to keep this secret about magic and there's not bad apples spreading shit about. I mean, I guess you can make the case that the bad apples are part of the brim caps and we don't know enough about them to really say how many members they might have, but it just feels like there's a society this big of witches. There's like no way that more people than just these brim caps don't go around telling regular people about magic and how it works. Her little giggles. Whoa, someone floating on by. Oh, what the fuck? No, what the hell was that? There's a brim cap sitting right there. Are they just following Coco now? That's creepy as hell. Are they actually just like following Coco? The one from the end of last episode? Coco sensed that shit. I love that all of Kifuri's students all have the same little matching fits. Or a color, at least. Colin's just full of people. What? Teti is so proud of herself there. What is she looking at over there? Is it a little dwarf door or something? Yeah. Then again, we don't know about... We've only heard about humans. We don't know if there's any other, like, humanoid species in this world. The Starry Sword. Long ass scene of Coco just walking in and taking it all in. Holy shit, that looks cool. Whoa. If there's one thing this show does, like, absurdly well, is the scene, like, backgrounds. Like, everything is so breathtaking all the time. Looks like there's stairs up the tree as well. There is. Wonderstruck by a silverwood tree. Elementary, huh? What? How many people know that Coco is an outsider? Why is this seeming more and more common that just like everybody and their mother knows? I guess it sounds like Kifuri does go to this guy often, so maybe word has reached him because he's connected to Kifuri, but like still. Kind of a quirky old man here. Null Noah. Me and my grandson Tarta. I see. Wow. Lots of stuff here. Extract conjuring ink at whatever concentration. There's different concentration levels. Does that also, like, affect the potency of a spell, possibly? The concentration of the ink? She's still learning. Someone's shaving a tree? Like I said, man, the scene building is so pretty. Whoa. I think you're in the opening, right? That's probably Tartha. Man, I love how this whole... Look at this! Holy shit! This is gorgeous! And the level of detail is astounding! Like, oh my god! I'm never gonna stop I can speak. I'm never gonna stop harping on that. It's so pretty. Like, oh my god. Every scene is so gorgeous, and the way, like, all the buildings are, it's so meticulously thought out, how every building is structured and drawn, and the different environments we find ourselves in. It's so good. Did they use this to make a pen? They use this tree to make a pen, maybe? Or to make ink? I forget her name, the not very talkative blue-haired one. The brush buddy is still with her. Look at her face. Oh, it gets kind of cut off on the YouTube cut. She got a kind of derpy look. It is ink making, whoa. And and when they die, you can, like, do this to effectively bring them back to life, and you're taking... It makes ink as well? Oh. You're left with ink. That's so cool! Crude conjuring ink. Oh, that's so cool! Regular ink is made from the soot that's produced when you burn normal wood. It has to come from this tree. The literal blood of the tree, yeah. I understand why there's a tree in this shop now. How interesting. They don't know why that's the case. That's interesting. It's just for some reason. The precious tree. So there's a legend about it, but they're not exactly sure. Fell in love with a witch. A living tree, huh? Offered its blood to be ink and its branches to be wands. We did. A wand or a pen. You're gonna give her a little ink to mess with? See which pen fits best. God, the world building in this show is so good. It's so good. God, this shot... They've gone especially hard in this episode, it feels, with some of these shots, man. This shit is gorgeous. Holy shit. Put every frame from this episode in... Put every frame from this episode in an art museum, please. What is... The brush buddy is taking a liking to her, apparently. It's just over there crawling around her hat. Hey! What the fuck? What? This person was literally following her. That's not creepy at all. Jesus Christ. It was in the scene that I was just commenting on, looks gorgeous, is now filled with this damn brimmed cap. Could be interesting because, I was thinking about it. I should have thought about this harder when I was talking about it in the beginning when I went and watched that end credit scene. And I was like trying to figure out, what do they mean a seed is sprouted? It could be possible they give them this magic book to brew a little bit of questioning about, like, because witches keep this secret and everything. It could be their way of trying to recruit people, and now they're watching her closely and stuff. And obviously Coco is with the witches right now to try and get her mom back and learn magic and such. But what they could do is they're possibly trying to present the idea of magic to the regular everyday person, so that when that person comes into contact with a witch and that they know magic and they try and get their memory memory sealed or something. They're like, no, fuck that. I don't want my memory sealed. And then they go and join the BRIM caps or something like that. Maybe that's what they want to happen. This is their effective way of recruiting people. Because at first I thought their motivation could be something like, you know, they want the secret of magic to be known around the world. They want everyone to know about it. And that's why they're giving out these books to little kids who would know no better and might accidentally stumble upon the ability to do magic. And if a kid is able to do that, the BRIM caps might be watching them and then try to recruit them if they learn how to do it or something like that. And that's why they say like the seed has sprouted. Oh my god, Coco took off. Where did Kifri go? That was a bad subtitle. They said we have to chase after her. She gonna run into a got on the way? A got's looking at new shoes here. Oh god. Coco got stamina for days. Tetia's dying over here. Dragging her got away now. Oh my god. How is Coco keeping up with this fully grown adult? God, this is eerie as hell. I feel like they might be purposely leading Coco away right now. They might be purposely leading her away. That's what it's feeling like. What is this Scooby-Doo ass chase going on right now? Oh my god. It is a Scooby-Doo ass chase. Jesus. The intense music. How is Coco actually gaining on this person? Whoa. They ran into like a smoke bomb and the brush buddy stopped. Look at it slowly pitter-patter its way in. This thing is adorable. And everybody's gone. Oh, Jesus. Oh, a got ran into Coco. Where did Tetia and the other girl go? What the fuck? Oh, I thought we were like in some liminal space or something. But the person's gone. What is this just like white area that we're in? This is not eerie to any of you? This feels eerie to look at. It really feels like we've been dragged into a liminal space. Yeah, okay. Thank you, someone noticed. Yeah, what the fuck? Where are we? It's time for team bonding in a crisis. We don't have any wands, do... Oh, I guess... Hopefully they're carrying their wands on them. Holy shit. Yeah, no shit it isn't! Look at the... This is not the area we were just in, and it's not even close. What is this like? I don't need to just look at like the white concrete to know that I'm in a different area. I take one glance up and I'm like, where the fuck did I go? What? We got transported. Oh my god, this is, yeah, no. People could be using forbidden magic. We gotta take that into account. Directly teleport without realizing it. Because what if someone put like a what if someone put a teleporter like around one of the archways or something like that and they ran through it? That's not impossible, I suppose. Jesus! And more what saw me? Oh my god. You just want, ooh. You just want Coco? Is there monsters here? Where are we? Where are we? You even know it. Oh my god, this person even knows it's Coco, like knows her name. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, there's definitely some deeper purpose with her. Like, definitely deeper purpose with her. Like, I don't know, I talked about it at the beginning of the episode and I talked about it a few minutes ago as well, but I talked about the very simple idea in case you skipped over that part at the beginning of the video, I talked about the very simple idea that, you know, they just gave these books out, and by the seed has sprouted, this brimmed cat person just meant someone who took one of our books, figured out how magic works. That's what it, on the simplest level, that's what it could have meant, but they might have some very much deeper agenda with Coco specifically, and that's kind of what it sounds like, but it also could be a thing of where they're saying, Coco, you are our hope because you are a seed that sprouted from all of the books that we gave out. They probably gave out a bunch of books and Coco might be like the only one that sprouted, and so for whatever reason that makes Coco their hope, because Coco is now in the world of the witches and things like that, and maybe they're gonna try to recruit Coco. I don't know. And also, Kifuri, you should know that Coco, of all people, wouldn't get bored. Also, I mean, it was obvious, so I mean, there's not really any point to point it out, but I was right. They were being led on a goose chase on purpose. Oh, Tarda here. A strangely dressed witch. So you saw the brimmed cap. Yeah. And we... Oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, this got so intense so quick. I almost said quack. I was trying to say I said quick and fast together. I'm tired. Yeah, this amped up to 1,000 instantly. Oh my god! It almost took a chunk out of him. Beautifully animated dragon too. Holy shit, dude. Nice! Jesus Christ, man. How the fuck are we supposed to get out of here? The sigil is... Oh, that's interesting. So you can combine them. Sigil of fire surrounded by one of like spiraling wind, which would be more in the category of like levitation. No, she already had it. Your palm choir, is that what you called that? Yeah, palm choir. I love how they're using this intense ass situation to still drop some lore on us. Use the palm choir. So it seems like a little like booklet, kind of like a notebook. You flip open and you have a bunch of pages, and you can just complete the sigil at any given time when needed, just by finishing the circle. That's dope. Oh Jesus, we're gonna have to float over. Oh my god, it's like following, it's like this town was built to be a maze. Like, it's like this dragon lives here. I don't know where we are. Like, there's like these giant white pillars, but the way this town is built, and there's just dead ends and shit, feels like it's built to be a maze where they bring where the brim caps bring people, and you're supposed to fight against this dragon. It feels like specifically made for what is happening here. Cause ain't nobody living here, I can assure you that. Yeah, we gotta fly. Oh my god. Maybe it's, yeah, it's probably a good thing that Brush Buddy didn't get here. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I kind of felt like Coco took it as, like, you know, she was saying, like, why did this have to happen? And then maybe there was a lingering thought on her mind, possibly, she might be blaming Coco a bit, and Coco kind of received that message. But then obviously Tetia, you know, she's just freaking out, and she doesn't actually genuinely, you know, want to think that. It's an intrusive thought in a moment of panic. Riche was her name. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Is she gonna use her coat to, like, distract the dragon? Yeah, using it as, like, a distraction. Nice, that was good. Is this dragon just not, like, flying? It's also not a fire-breathing dragon either, it seems. Nice. Yeah, she drew that sigil fast as hell. Or that spell fast as hell. Ooh, that is such an intricate looking spell, holy fuck. Ah, shit, sorry. Oh god. Everybody's turning on each other and getting angry and anxious in this minute. Could you let her... Jesus Christ, everybody calm the fuck down. It's just... This is... Yeah, this is kid behavior. Fucking yikes. Oh. The speed! That was so fast. She just drew a bunch of mini circles that all popped out and then made a big circle. Jesus. Gotta crawl through. Yeah, even I for a second thought she was saying let's leave Coco behind, but I was like, no. That time she... Agot is not gonna be roundabout insulting somebody. Agot would say it to your face, like she just did. And, yeah, she meant let's leave the area in front of us behind. Okay, well, yeah, see, now she's proving what I just said to be true, that Agot will say it to your face, and she just did. Good God. Looking at it. Oh god, you know what? This is probably also part of this this Brim Cap's plan. They're gonna use Coco getting ostracized like this in a tense situation to try and swoop her up and bring her to their side. That's 1000% what is about to occur. For fucking sure. Watch it. Picked up Tetia's cap there. Kifri can't find him. Yeah, we kind of got transported to a different area entirely. Yeah, so he saw through the window there. Whoa. A dangerous faction that wears hats from a bygone era. Whoa. Whoa, that's like, so, because, like, you see all the witch hats now are all very identical looking, just different colors. They all look very similar. They probably put that in place so that everybody knows that you're a witch and you're part of the same group. But look at all these different stylized witch hats and everything. And hides their face behind masks. Whoa. So, some of these people look like, this guy looks like a gunslinger cowboy up here in the top right. Before us a clue. They came directly to her. I mean, they literally just ran by his window. He couldn't have seen much. Yes! Our buddy! No way he's gonna help us. Is he gonna lead Kifri to where they were? No way, right? Apparently this thing can understand human speech. It's literally this way. Whoa, that cloud shot was pretty. They're gonna end the episode here, aren't they? Fuck! I think what I said is right, though. The Brim Caps are gonna try to recruit Coco in all this chaos, or she's getting pushed away by her other apprentices. We'll see, though. Good episode. Oh, next episode's literally called The Dragon's Labyrinth. We will see where it goes. We'll see if my theory comes to pass about them trying to purposely draw them here, knowing that Coco is inexperienced and that that they could, in the chaos, get the allies to resent her and push her away, and then they could swoop in and grab her in the process. We'll see, though. Alright, part 2. I got shit to say. I was thinking about it, I was sitting here, and the more I thought about it, the more pissed off I got. You guys are getting mad at Coco? And... Hold on, I gotta calm down. That shit is actually very irritating. Like, getting mad at Coco for being stuck in this situation when Coco did not ask a single one of you to follow her is crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. Just, that's crazy. But I mean, it is, like I said during the video, kids are gonna be kids. And... yeah, everybody's freaking out, everybody's panicking, everybody's lashing out. And I don't think Tetia really meant what she said. Like I said, she was just in the moment panicking, freaking out, and she said what she said, and she noticed how she immediately freaked out about what she said because she didn't mean that. Agato! Good lord, man. That grave that was dug last episode after you put Coco in a possible death situation knowingly, you're digging that grave even further here. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I just wanted to put this here. It's not like, I understand they're just kids, but it is also pretty fucking crazy to get this pissed off at her and lash out at her like this when she didn't ask a single one of you to follow her. Richie is the only one who's just said nothing like this entire time. And even Tetia, like I said, she's just freaked out in the moment and took it back pretty much immediately. Well, she didn't verbally take it back, and she didn't, like, defend Coco or anything, so I actually don't know if she took anything back at all, but, you know, she's panicking and freaking out in the moment. I'm willing to give her more of the benefit of the doubt than I am to give a god, because Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's it. I am doing another one of these because I keep having afterthoughts that I think about after I finish recording, and yeah, anyway. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Witch Hat Atelier episode 4. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.